Hi, welcome back. This is Tammy, your gossip fiend, giving you information on the new movie that I just recently saw, Paranormal Activity, the Mark one. It's the fifth installment in the Paranormal Activity saga, and I must say I really enjoyed it. I love this series. I won't buy the movie myself because it's really demonic, and I'm really superstitious, and I just feel like if I have stuff like that in my house, then my house is easy for possession. I mean, I am really bad with stuff like that. Like, I won't watch certain demonic movies because I just feel like the demons can come and get me. Don't blame me. Anywho, this movie is about a young boy named Jesse, who's a Latino boy who just graduated from high school, and he's telling us about the lady who lives underneath him named Annie, and she's recently was killed by his friend Oscar. Now in the movie, he runs back into Oscar after everything happened and all these weird things are happening to him, and Oscar explains to him that Annie did this, she marked them, and that the only way to get rid of this is to kill yourself or you're gonna hurt somebody else. And Oscar eventually kills himself. Well, after that happened, Jesse, finds himself going through a lot of changes, going through the demonic process, and his friend Hector is videotaping the whole process through a camera that Jesse got for his graduation gift. They go down to Annie's house, and that's when he sees that Annie has a picture of him when he was a baby, and a picture of his mother, and also the picture with Annie was, and his mother is Lois, who's the grandmother of Katie and Christy, the grand witch of all these things that's going on with this coven that is killing the firstborn sons for the devil or whatever is going on. Jesse realized, hey, okay, I'm the firstborn son. My mother was killed in childbirth. It's time, I guess, that's what's going on right now. And that's what Oscar was talking about. When they go to Oscar's house, they see all these missing children, and there's all boys, and they're all the firstborn son. They run into Allie Ray, who is the young girl from the second movie that figures out that her grandmother, Lois, is the one that has started this coven and has made this pact with the devil, and all these women who's in this coven have to give up their firstborn son. And that's when she explains to Hector that this is what's going on with your friend. While your friend will survive this possession, he will never be the same. So all the stuff is going on, and everything is happening, and they're just finding more and more information over what's going on with Jesse as they try to save him. Now they figure out that there is this door that these women have that takes them to a unholy place, and this is how these witches have been going through the different movies, which we find out at the end with Hector when he tends to jump through each and every other movie that we have previously seen. Stuff that connects this movie to the other movies I recognize was Lois, the grandmother's in there, of course. She was in the picture with Annie, Jesse's mother, and Jesse's mother, she's there. She also is there during the final possession of Jesse at the possession house, which is her house. Allie Ray, who's the young girl from the second movie, she's there explaining to them what's going on. Christy and Katie is also in the movie as the young version of them when they were little girls. They're at Annie's house doing it's thought to be one of the stages of Jesse's possession. Also, the movies that's missing from the second movie, the home movies, are in this movie in Annie's house. We don't know why they're in Annie's house, but that's how we figure out that these witches are using this door to go through these different time periods of the unholy places, and that's how they got the movies that was missing during the ramshack of their home, which we now realize wasn't ramshacked. We know that was the witches coming and getting wherever they needed. Also, we also realized that Hector's body is the one that is found on the floor at the end of the first movie when he goes through the door, and he ends up at Katie's house, and Katie is the one who killed. Well, it wasn't Katie who killed him. He sees her witnesses or killing the husband. We now know how she killed him. We see the gruesome scene. And Jesse ends up killing him, and that's his body laying on the floor in the first movie. Now, it took $5 million to make this movie, and it's grossed about 4 times as much as it took for them to make the movie. They don't know if a 6th installment is going to be made. I hope so, because I really do want to see what's going to happen with this story. If we ever going to get to the end, is the possession never going to stop? Is more families going to be added? We got a Latino family now. Is there going to be a black family? Doubt it. Black people just don't make deals with the devil, where we just don't do that. But I do want to know what's going to happen. I hope they finally do finish the story, or somebody finally stops the possession, or figure out a way to stop it. But yeah, I give it 2 thumbs up. I really feel like it was worth the money that you spent, because we all know we don't want to spend all that money at the movie theater, which is like almost a $20 trip for one person, and see a movie that was whack. I thought it was good. I was on the edge of my seat. Like always, it wasted in to really get really deep and really scary, but I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, trying to figure out what was going on and trying to piece together this story. So if you have the chance this weekend coming up, guys, take your girl on this date. It will definitely give you cuddle buddy time at the end, because she is not going to want to go home and be by herself. Guaranteed cuddle buddy time.